Hello everybody and welcome back. This is going to be sort of a first look at Project Hospital, which is a relatively new game that just came out. And looks like it'd be pretty fun. So, of course, you know, not too long ago a game called 2 Point Hospital came out. It was sort of like a sim hospital. But, and you know, it's all kind of funny and goofy. This is a little bit more of a serious take. It has a great art style. It's a little bit more of a serious take. All the diseases and such that are in ailments that our patients will have are actual things, and we sort of go about things in a more logical sense, and we have to do tests and things like that all can be, you know, done in real life and stuff like that. I don't know, you know, it's not 100% complete realism, but it's trying to do that a little bit. It's a little bit more of a simulation, but it's still pretty fun. Well, let's just get into it. Let's get like a basic doctor's office going here. Right. So people park here, so maybe they'd be entering the building here. Let's start building the actual structure. Oops, what did I just do? 0. Why is that costing me 0? What am I missing here? Do we need to put the like a foundation down or something first? Dang. It's not cheap. That is not cheap. Make something pretty small here, and then we can expand. Now we should be able to go in with the walls, but let's do like a brick for the outside or something. Dang, okay, we're gonna have to be you know what, actually I think smaller is going to be better here. We might not even use all of this area that we've made into a foundation. We probably want a sliding door, honestly. Like, even a small clinic is going to have a sliding door for, you know, elderly and handicapped and stuff like that. People that, you know, are unable to open those doors that are typically always, like, kind of hard to open anyways, because they really want to keep them shut because of wind and things like that. So, yeah, we'll go in with a nice sliding door. Even a small clinic's going to have that, especially these days. We don't need a huge area for the waiting room. And then into the corridor. Now we probably want to turn off some of the wall there. Okay. Probably do like a room there, which will get, or that door will get you into the main corridor. This door will probably get you into the restrooms, which I think will be accessible via the corridor as well. Like, we'll have another door here. Corridor, I mean, we could have it be up to even 4. So that's probably a 3, isn't it? So this is a... Yeah, it can get skinnier. Get skinnier, that's fine. This could easily be big enough for a little doctor's office. Now, one of the things in this game is... Let's actually have the doctor's office over here. We can make it a little bit more inviting. So this game does kind of like combine the actual office of the physician's office with the actual treatment area, which, you know, typically those are different. Like usually you'd have a tiny little room where you actually go and sit and wait for the physician to show up, at least in North America, and the doctor's office would be a completely separated area. But here it's like, okay, the office is here, and then the treatment area is here. It's all sort of one room in this game, and I don't know if eventually you can sort of separate those or what. I guess you probably could. You probably could create a door here and a door here, but I think the way that the Sims go back and forth, it does make sense to just have them bound. But we can sort of use this hardwood to kind of like separate the two areas a little bit. So we do need like probably like a white tiles or something, maybe, I don't know. Sure. Maybe we want like a green tiling for the restroom. The hallway could be... Looks pretty warm and welcoming. The red might be a little bit too strong. There we go. That looks pretty good. So we're going to have the waiting room here, which is pretty large, but hopefully we'll be able to put like more offices and things here, so that should be good. And let's get the restrooms actually up and going here. Where can I actually set this to be restrooms? Good. This will be the doctor's office. And this will be the weight room. So we're just in the, what is it, the management mode, and we can just click on the different rooms here. So we could select this as a corridor. I don't know if that actually does anything for us or not. I don't think we actually officially need a reception area initially, because we're not going to be large enough. The physician, the GP, is essentially going to call in the patients automatically. So, but we can go here, and there's these nice little bathroom stall things here. Now, typically, you could have like a couple smaller bathrooms that are just literally, you know, for one person at a time. Middle mouse button is going to rotate this around. But let's just do this. We have the room. Barely. Actually, this is a little cramped. Little cramped. They're very spacious in here, but it's kind of cramped. Yikes. That's not the best design. You know what? Redo. Bring this through here. Gotta find the right pattern, what we were at. Oh, it's still showing us that this is part of the... We do need to expand this. There we go. So we probably want to move that door as well. Can we grab this door, please? Let's just remove it, and then we'll build another one. Okay, what was the glass door? Yep. Center that. So now it's just, that's fine. That's actually going to be just fine. So now we actually have room for these doors to open and these doors to open, which is good. So we go to this. Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but we can see that this is like sort of bathroom stalls, right? That kind of walling there, which is really, really clever that they added something like that. If we go to, yeah, if we just select the room, since we've already set it to restrooms, it'll give us kind of the things that we, in fact, I believe the orange is stuff that we absolutely have to have. Not orange, sorry, this yellow is like stuff we have to have. We have different options though, and we can use the kitchen sink instead of these. It'd be nice if we could put counters in here. Actually, we probably could. Probably could put counters. You need hand dryers though. And we could do like some mirrors. No reason not to have some waste bins. Looks good. In fact, while we have the waste bin going, why don't we put one here so people, as they're walking into the corridor to go see the doctor, if they have anything they need to throw away, like a snack they're eating or something like that, they can just throw that away nice and easy. Heck, maybe we have one right there too. Let's click on the waiting room. So I think I'm wondering if I think we can go into here and just do whatever we want. Can we not? Furniture, or maybe this is all we have unlocked. Maybe we actually need to unlock more stuff. You know what? I'm feeling pretty generous. We could go in with the fancy chairs. You know what? This is going to be pretty upscale. Let's go in with the fancy chairs. And let's have them well spaced. People don't like sitting next to each other. We can have them there, but let's make sure there are some good well spaced ones. Yeah. You know, maybe a family or something could chill out there. Okay, so that looks good. Do like a single vending machine, probably, yeah, over here. Sort of thing next to that. And apparently we need the info TV. Probably right as you come in. And also behind the reception area. Speaking of reception area, let's go find... Even if we technically don't have a reception desk, let's set up a little area here in the center. Kind of, what is, I'm actually not 100% sure what this little blue is, unless it's just like a little shield. A little like plastic see-through shield or something like that. So that people can see like what they're working on and what they're writing on. I actually can't really tell what that is, but that all lines up. And then we should be able to give them a computer, although it would be purely aesthetics at this point. In fact, let's click on this because there should be a, yeah, like they'd want a printer. Again, this is really just kind of for aesthetics. I don't think we actually have to. There's the PC. Oops. Let's move it. Yeah, come on. How do I grab this? Weird, I had to sort of aim down here to grab it there. Okay. Looking good. Let's get them a office chair though. Let's actually put it here. So, you know, they're here, they're greeting people, you know, the computer's not in the way, and they shift over to the computer when they need to punch on something on the computer, right? That makes sense to me. A little cactus there. We probably need some, like, filing cabinets or something as well. Sort of shield this area off a little bit. And then here, you know, this is where the person's going to have to walk, you know, walk around and take the person back and stuff like that. So the opening here makes complete sense. Plus they also have to get into their little cubby. That makes complete sense. Is there anything else? I mean, we could put like a little lamp on there, I guess, if we feel like it, just for fun. We could do like a notice board. I think the Sims actually like this stuff. Let's move this to the corner and have this be sort of like where there's a bunch of like info boards and things like that. And definitely a clock. Lots of clocks. not a good spot for that clock because that's going to kind of block it from this person. So that gives a little bit of a better angle there. Okay, we got some potted plants we can put in here. Maybe a couple different kinds. Definitely one there, I think, to block that corner so people don't like pry over there as much. I thought I was out of money for a second. That would have been sad. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Little coffee table, though. It'd be in a nice little diagonal pattern. I like that. There we go. This is looking nice. This is actually looking nice. Why did we do that? I don't know. We just did it kind of for the fun of it. I'm not sure if this actually gets utilized. You know, someone can wait outside the office for some reason if they... Let's not go too crazy with this. We need, what we would need actually in the corridor, I think, is disinfectant. There is some here, but usually it's on the outside of the door too, like as you come in, and you know, you can do it as you leave. Usually it's on both ends here, so let's put one there. Maybe a single clock too. Where did I find the clock? There it is. Right as you enter the corridor, you can see the clock there. That looks good. I don't want to go too crazy with this. In fact, we should probably bump this back a bit. Give it some space. Trash bin? Okay. Kind of weird to have trash bins on both ends there. That'll be good. Okay, now we just need to get the physician area up and going. And from here, I think we're going to be able to actually like unpause the game and get things going. Nice little office here. And we could change the colors down here, I think. Yes, that does change the color for the office desk. I think the what was it? Blue maybe? That looks pretty nice. I think in this case we'll just go with the black actually. And we'll get a definitely need a fancy chair. We could do like a little square table. And I think the idea with this would be the printer could go here. Computer. Oh, it has to be attached there, huh? That's not very... Here, let's move you over there then. There is some, like, you know, eye contact going on there. Okay, so we can do these little dividers here. And isn't there a way to add actual pillars? Is that in the build mode? This would be kind of cool, just to really kind of like separate the two areas, right? The area where you're actually doing the tests and things and the actual exam, and then the area where you're more just kind of like talking with the doctor, reviewing options and things like that. A paper holder. Nah, too cluttered. I could see additional cabinets though. Like, oh yeah, physician's definitely gonna have a couple nice bookshelves. Where could I just get like another one of those like little tables or something? There we go. That looks much better. You know, we go in with a nice potted plant. One on both sides of the bookshelves. Different kind of potted plant there. Lots of things. Lots of things. That's looking good. It's kind of hard to see back there, but it's looking good. Now we actually need the stuff for the examination. We'd have an exam table. Okay, let's put this a little more center. Definitely need a stool, not a chair, but like a stool in here. Along here, we'd probably have a bunch of cabinets and things. Can we... Good. Apparently we need to put an eye test in. Definitely have this away from where the patient would be sitting. Okay. Some equipment here that can go on these bits. You know what I just thought? Let's center this a bit more. And then we could actually bring the dispenser and put that above the waste bin in the corner there. That looks good. I think we have everything we need here. I don't think there's anything we're really missing even. An oxygen tank. I mean, we don't need that here. We could have a little stainless steel little thing though. Well, that'd look fine there. I don't think it's required, but ooh, that would look good. That would kind of like bring it all together a little bit. Maybe a little. Nah, we wouldn't have any cacti in the actual examination room. We wouldn't do anything like that. I think things are looking good. Things are looking good. So, if we go into here, rooms, check. I think that means we have everything we kind of need going on here. Corridor, restroom, doctor's office. What we need to do is we just need to add a doctor. Let's get a doctor in here. And you can see that there's some very experienced people. And it's awesome because they tend to be quite a bit older too. So this person has many years experience as a physician. Whereas these people are literally, it's just saying that they're interns. These are interns. Now, there's also some hidden traits, but none of the interns have any hidden traits. I do not know if they can earn them or not. So obviously, since we're new, and the salary is quite a bit different, we're probably going to be fine totally getting an intern. This is someone that's still, you know, they still have a medical degree. This isn't like, it's not like a sort of a gag hire or anything like that. This person is a completely competent professional doctor. And this will be a great first gig for them starting up their own clinic. This is completely reasonable. So now that we have staff, everything is okay. Everything is okay. I don't think we need to assign a chief doctor. We could. Okay, I guess we just did. That's fine. We only have one doctor. I mean, we don't have... This isn't a hospital. This is just a general practice, so... Oh, you can actually do dress code in here. Crazy. You can close the departments. Ooh. This is just... It's classified under just emergency, essentially. But even though this isn't really going to be handling emergency situations. Next thing we're probably going to need is actually a stat lab. And this is all sort of for the clinic, right? So that we can do lab testing inside. We're also potentially going to want to, we could easily move into radiology and doing x-rays and things like that. So let's pause the game. Game mode. Let's go. So we have built a clinic in Project Hospital. I think it's fully functional. It looks really cool. And we have plenty of area to expand. We've already, you know, sort of built the foundation. Okay. Treat 10 patients per day. Wow, that's actually... That's a lot. I don't know... Let's speed up till we get a patient here. I think the game would be warning us, I hope, if something isn't right. Oh, we don't have a queue system. Hold on. Build mode. Yeah, we actually... Our waiting room actually isn't sufficient here. Let's set up a queue. Okay. And we have the info TV. I think everything's good to go. Actually, the info TV might double as... Like, the info TV explains to people what they need to do. It's basically kind of like a robotic reception, right? Because we don't have an actual receptionist. Actually, here, let's grab this queue. If I can. Let's move it to, like, right there so people come in. Just grab a queue right as they come in. Go back to game mode. It's weird that it said that this was actually okay. I guess it was okay because it had the... So I think what's going to happen now... Controlled by doctor. We could control this ourselves, but let's just kind of like watch and learn for a second. Let's treat our first patient here. Or, well, you know what I mean. Watch the doctor treat our first patient. So I believe the doctor was calling them back. I'm not... Interesting. Okay, so it looks like the AI has to be sitting at their desk before this person will react. So it looks like the first thing we're doing is we're interviewing. That makes complete sense. Wish you could zoom in a little bit. Oh, we're zoomed in as much as we can. So, you know, we're sort of having a conversation back and forth, talking about wearing long sleeve shirts and stuff like that. Or chest pain. Chest pain, not long sleeve shirts. Loss of appetite, fatigue, weakness. Okay, so our physician already, like, the smart Lisa Clark already is pretty much 100% sure that this is iron deficiency. There are 2 hidden symptoms, and we can continue to do tests. We could do a physical examination, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Given this much, having 5 out of 7 symptoms, being that confident in the diagnosis, the doctor's seen this. I mean, honestly, intern or not, Lisa Clark has seen this 1,000 times. So she's going to give iron supplements and analgesics. Analgesics. I guess drugs mostly in pill form used to relieve pain. Okay. I probably need to look up how to say that. So basically we're getting some pain meds and some iron supplements. I mean, the pain meds for what exactly? I don't think I would have prescribed the pain meds. I would have just the iron supplement. But it's cool because, you know, we could have said rest. And the cool thing is, these Sims, I believe if we do a poor job, they'll come back. They'll just come back and they'll sort of be in our queue and it'll make it harder, you know. I don't know if that's like, if they come back angry or anything, I'm not sure. Right now, he's completely satisfied. He's not discomfort. Has no discomfort. So he's completely satisfied. So we can look at this guy and see he's not satisfied. Or sorry, her, Barbara, is not satisfied. So far, Brooke is not as satisfied, but maybe by the end of the appointment, will be satisfied. Why are you not satisfied? No modifiers. Okay, it's just probably just because they're waiting. They have 9 hidden symptoms. We haven't interviewed him yet, so we don't know what's going on. So we did an interview, but the only thing we understand is that it's nail thickening. So we really don't know. It could be athlete's foot. It could be nail fungus. We don't know. Oh, wow. Oh, the intern just hard called it for antifungal. Oh, well, I guess both of these are fungus infections, aren't they? Caused by fungi. Fungal infection. So no matter what it is, wow, this intern's actually pretty smart. So even though we didn't know exactly what the reasoning was, we knew that, like, it was a fungal issue. And did antifungal ointment and she left happy. She left satisfied. She hasn't even done a single physical exam yet. This person is balling right now. Oh, nope. We're calling for a physical exam on this lady. There's too many unknown factors. It could be an arm contusion, simple fracture of the radius. It could be a humerus fracture or a simple ulna fracture. So it's going to require a physical examination for the doctor to literally feel around the arm here and figure out which bone is actually fractured. So by doing a physical examination, we should be able to determine exactly which bone. Wow, this is really detailed. I mean, this is really detailed. That's crazy. So people are piling up here. And one thing that we could do to fix this would be to have... There's no clear diagnosis. So what we need, here's the problem. This is interesting. There's no clear diagnosis. So what we need here is an X-ray. We need an X-ray. We can't tell if it's the radius, the ulna, or the humerus that are broken. So this person's not going to be satisfied because they can't fully be met. But guess what? You're uninsured. What do you have to complain about? Oh, you're an athlete. We could just you know, give them... Does bandage count as like a cast? Ooh. Yeah, we can't do anything. We don't have the tools for X-ray. Doctor is not qualified to prescribe. Ooh, interesting. We could just like do bandage and ice wrap and hope it's a simple, or like a contusion instead of a fracture. I mean, I guess, I don't know. It says it's a simple fracture. I don't know. Let's just do that and see how that goes. So look at the amazing animations here. It is raining, actually. Yeah, there's no clear diagnosis, but we're sending him home, aren't we? Oh, we have to pick one and just hope for the best. Yikes. This is interesting. Probably should have picked arm contusion. It seems more generic. So somehow it let us pick one. Hey, we made money. She's happy. It's all that matters, right? So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. This has been just sort of a first look. I think we will continue on and kind of see where this goes. I mean, this is one of those things where we could play for a long time. You know, we can build up, we can expand this, we can make this into a full feature clinic or hospital or whatever. You know, you can kind of go with what you want, but it's kind of like, it's almost prison architect style in how you build the different rooms. And then it's the, you know, but you're building hospitals, and it's pretty detailed. It's pretty dang detailed. Metatarsal bone fracture or foot contusion. Again, we can't solve any of these unless we have an X-ray. So maybe we need to do an X-ray in the next episode. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.